Right, so I've had this channel for a few years now and I've been posting as regularly as I can. I've realised my format is pretty stale and make things more engaging. Now I'm going to try and put more effort into it, um, so hopefully, it works. Anyways, yeah, see what happens. So you click this video because you want to know how to get into art. But to be honest, whatever I talk about can be applied to any hobby or craft, so it doesn't really have to be art specifically. I mean, I can only speak from my experience, but I think a lot of people can relate to this. And it was pretty much through the love of cartoons and anime growing up. I literally just came across Dragon Ball Z at one point and I was like, damn. I was just like, I need to draw these jacked up beasts with amazing hair. And that was pretty much it. From then on, I would watch my cartoons and anime and began to love it to this day. Mind you, this was around when I was 11 to 13 is when I kind of started. And I would print out their pictures from Google and just trace. And that's pretty much how I learned to draw. Eventually, years later, I found myself being able to somewhat draw these characters without tracing, but it was a long journey as art classes were expensive and parents would never pay for that. That on top of taking a break when I was about 17 for about 3 years, I lost most of my drawing ability. However, I could still paint and shade, and my digital colouring skills got a lot better, so I feel like right now I can paint, colour and shade a lot better than I can actually draw, which is kind of weird. But now for some reason I really struggle to draw the foundation of any piece. It takes me so long and I make so many mistakes, which is why you don't see it in videos, because I doubt my memory card has enough memory to hold the sketch. Plus, I do prefer focusing on adding detail, so I usually spend more time just painting and adding the detail. I mean, there's been times where I've literally spent days just trying to get the baseline work done. But I love it, as annoying as it is. I've always liked art and being able to create these cartoons and anime characters, and adding influences from other interests like fashion and whatnot. They allow me to mix them together. I usually find myself drawing characters in somewhat realistic outfits that you might wear every day to kind of match their personalities. I've also, do a lot of graphic design work where I've created fashion magazine covers, which I think adds a great twist, plus it helps me practice my graphic design skills. Going back to the question, I think the main thing is you need to have a love for the craft or whatever it might be. As a creative person, I find myself being creative in many ways, from the art and drawing to graphic design, animation, photography, and a lot more recently, cinematography. You need to have that base interest and develop the love for it by mixing it with your other interests and developing your skills. Once I started earning my own money, parents wouldn't really buy a lot of the stuff that I needed because it's too expensive. Art supplies are ridiculously expensive. I slowly built up a set of things that allowed me to create in different ways, be that software, hardware, etc., whatever it is. Currently, I use an XP Pen 22e Pro and a DSLR to record because I love editing video, as well as the photography and design stuff. This applies not just for art, but for any hobby. Having that inherent love for something is going to take you a long way in keeping you motivated. I do put emphasis on bringing in your other interests to the craft, regardless of what it is. That way it won't get stale, and as you have multiple avenues to follow and you can develop your own style. Now, it might seem like at first that they don't really match up, but if you really like what you do, you will find a way to get them to link together. Seeing something you've worked on and sharing it can be tough, but the feedback and response you get can help motivate you and keep you going. Be consistent with it. As long as you do small amounts every day, eventually you will get to a level where you can be proud of the time you spent on it. It is going to be tough, but developing your own style and having a little discipline can take you a long way, especially if you're looking to fall in love with a certain craft or skill. So yes, consistency is one of the biggest ways to start a hobby. So yeah, if you were to take away one thing from this video, it would be stay consistent. Keep on working at it. You don't have to do a lot, just do small amounts every day and it should keep you going. Yeah, I think that's my rant for today done. Hopefully you liked the art in the back. I did a quick My Hero Academia in some Adidas gear. Probably do a full hero outfit too at some point eventually. But yeah, if you like the video, just let me know down below. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Cool. Yeah, that's me. Okay, I'm done. Peace.